your vagina is self-cleaning, so leave it alone.
Skip to my Lou, my darling.
Hi guys, it's Lou. In today's video, I thought we would talk about the extremes that women go to in order to look and feel beautiful. Now, I'd like to take the credit for coming up with this subject on my own, but the truth is, as with many other videos on my channel that are on the more interesting side, yeah, I didn't think of it. These things are usually brought to my attention while I'm looking on like Yahoo News or Facebook, maybe even Instagram. Anyway, I have been trying to think of a name for these videos where I go over these articles that I find so fascinating and kind of talk them through in my own way. Like, for instance, I take the word article or news. News. I actually wouldn't call these articles news, especially since some of them are from years ago and some are stupid. Anyway, today's article is from The Taco and it's called 15 Extremes Women Will Go to for Perfection. For me, today, the extreme I went to was using a root boosting crimping iron. It's little crimps, and all it did was make my head look bigger, not my hair look fuller. And this is pretty extreme, what I'm drinking. There's 3 tea bags in here, and they are white tea, lemon balm, and rooibos. Rooibos. Anyway, I take 3 of them, and I make this potion because all of them claim to do something for anti-aging or the skin. So we'll see. The article begins with, what wouldn't you do to look perfect, beautiful, and young forever? So we're going to look at the weird things that we might try or even the extreme procedures that we might undergo. You might undergo. And I just have to say the first sentence of the second paragraph is, aging is a terrifying thought for many women who rely on their looks to get them what they need or want to keep them in their job. That is, if youth and beauty are factors in their employment. All right, let's get to the countdown. Number 15, I have heard about, and I have friends who have actually tried it, and that is Kybella, and that is to get rid of the extra fat or gobble that we might have under our chin. It says that there's a detergent. I thought I read that wrong, but it says a detergent is injected into the fatty area and it eats away the fat. Now, I don't know about you guys, but that sounds very scary to me. And I believe my sister tried it and she said it was extremely painful. And 1 is not enough. You've got to do 2 to 4 of these injections for it to actually have permanent results. So I'm going to say no thanks to that, but who knows? As my gobble grows, I might change my mind. Okay, 14, it's a little crazy to me, but I don't know how I would feel if I had darker skin. But in my opinion, dark skin is the most beautiful skin that there is, and to bleach it, no. But then again, when I was younger, I understood the desire to become tan. So it may just be a case of not wanting what you have or wanting something different. Like if you have curly hair, you want straight. If you have straight, you want curly. So dark skin, light, light skin, dark. But I don't know. I just feel the darker the skin, the more beautiful. Skin bleaching is extremely popular among women in South America, Africa, China, and Indonesia. I'm Indonesian, but I'm not going to bleach my skin. Not that 23% is enough to want to do that. Anyway, the pictures they show here, I don't know. Look on the left. Dark, smooth, rosy cheeks. I just feel like that looks so much better than the right. Am I wrong? Tell me. Number 13, hemorrhoid eyes. I don't even have to read that. I know what that is. It's putting preparation H underneath the eyes to get them to depuff. Now, I've never tried this, but I do know that this hemorrhoid cream no longer contains iodine, which it used to, and what that did was constrict the blood vessels, which would reduce puffiness. It doesn't do that anymore, so don't put butt cream under your eyes, ladies. and gentlemen. Number 12 is baby food weight loss. Now, I think this would go along with any sort of diet, weight loss, or fad type of eating plan in order to lose weight. But apparently, women are eating baby food instead of regular food. And it says Jennifer Aniston does it when she wants to lose weight, but in actuality, it's really not good for you. It doesn't have the same nutrients that adults need. And in my opinion, your digestive system will get lazy because it's pretty much already gooped up and processed. All right, I knew this would happen. I figured that there would be some advertising here. It's an opportunity to put some anti-aging products in here. Number 11 is plant stem cells. They are advertising Dior's Capture Wrinkle Cream, but they do talk about how this stuff used to be for victims of severe burns. And now plant stem cells are being used for anti-aging to prevent wrinkles and reduce the appearance of wrinkles. Number 10 is Hairsprayed Face, and I already know what this is as well. You know, it was before we actually had, finishing spray for the face. After you put makeup on, we used to spray aerosol hairspray into the air and just walk into it to set the makeup. Really good for our skin, I'm sure. Yeah, it says here, it can clog skin pores, cause acne, and dry out your skin. I don't think I cared back then. Number 9, eye surgery. That's not extreme, it's just plastic surgery. Excuse me, cosmetic surgery. There's a difference. I found an article on it, and I'll share it with you next time. Anyway, there is a picture of Julie Chen. I've actually seen this, and when they showed what she looked like before, humongous difference. It's like it's not the same person. Anyway, it first talks about how popular it is with Asian women, but that American women have saggy eyelids just the same. I do. I just use makeup to hide that kind of thing. All right, number 8, another weight loss, vinegar weight loss. And to be specific, it's apple cider vinegar. Now, I don't know if any of you have tried this, but it's not bad. A little vinegar in your ice water and down it. You may even get to a point where you like the taste. Have any of you had kombucha? Kombucha? Ava is addicted to cranberry, is what she likes, but that stuff tastes like apple cider vinegar. It is actually fermented green tea. Also not delicious, in my opinion. Anyway, another way to lose weight. I don't think it's extreme, though. You're just drinking vinegar. This, I think, is extreme. Number 7 is fake dimples. Now, I have tried fake freckles. That was fun. I mean, I don't have enough meat right here to make a dimple, but dimples are cute if you're born with them, but otherwise I can do without it. Another ad. Number 6 is caviar skin cream. So basically you are spreading fish eggs over your face. We eat this stuff. Spreading it on our skin I don't think is super extreme, but Angelina Jolie likes it. As far as eating it, I've tried caviar and it probably wasn't good enough to be good. You know what I mean? Like expensive enough. Number 5, kitty litter face scrub. It's not out of your cat box, but buy a bag for yourself. So the clumping kitty litter, which is just like that bentonite clay stuff, that Indian clay that really dries out your face, but seems to work really well for people with oily skin and acne. Women like Snooki and Christy Brinkley enjoy kitty litter on their face. It's just clay. Number 4, V-Steam. Oh, that V is for vag steam. And they're going to mention Gwyneth Paltrow because she started the whole vagina steaming trend. The first sentence is, not only do we women have to worry about having a perfect face and body, now we have to worry about having a perfect uterus as well, which to me doesn't make sense because if you're steaming that, it's not going to your uterus, for God's sake. This to me is kind of like a fad type of thing to, steam your lady parts. There's no reason to do that. It's, to me, in the same group as a douche. I don't get those either. Your vagina is self-cleaning, so leave it alone. Don't steam it or shove water up there. I'm choosing to move on. Number 3 is IV therapy, and I'm going to guess that is to hydrate your skin. IV drip bars are a huge craze among celebrities. Anyway, it's not just a saline solution. It has vitamins in there that can help cure a hangover or jet lag and even the common cold. Now, a weird thing about me, well, among the weird things, is a lot, like 40% of my core group of friends are nurses. And one of them, while she was in nursing school, would give her neighbor, who was a heavy drinker, an IV in the morning so that he could go to work. He's dead, actually, come to think of it. That's very depressing. Next, tattoo makeup. I find this extreme. I find tattoos extreme. And I don't have any because I think if I did get one, I wouldn't be able to stop. Kind of like with piercings, I just kept going because, I don't know, it was fun. And I think if I would get a tattoo, I would become somehow addicted and get more and more. So not necessarily with the makeup tattooing, but just, birds and people's names and stuff. So here's a picture of a woman's lips. And I have to say, if it's the same woman, which from the wrinkles in her lips it is, way better on the left. Natural, perfect Cupid's bow, and then after it's all not. Anyway, one makeup tattoo that I might try would be dermablading. I don't know, the eyebrow thing would be really nice to wake up in the morning and have, well, eyebrows. Lips and eyeliner, it's painful. I don't think that it's too sensitive. Oh God, number 1. Ugh. I actually have a story about, not this in particular, but something that has to do with it. Weight loss hypnosis is number 1. Now, hypnosis for quitting smoking and losing weight, I think that might work because those are fairly surface problems. You get addicted to food or you get addicted to cigarettes. I've been there. But with things like, I don't know, gaining confidence and overcoming depression with hypnotherapy, I think that's kind of deep and needs more work than a couple sessions of hypnotherapy. But I have known people, both actually one for smoking and one for weight loss, and it worked. It's temporary, but the desire to smoke or eat was significantly reduced after just one session of hypnotherapy. But I have to tell you, I actually went to hypnotherapy a couple months ago for, the depression and self-confidence thing. And I think I'm hypnosis proof. Like, I can't be hypnotized. I've had people try to give me psychic readings and they say, sorry, lady, you've got some barrier and I can't get in there. Anyway, needless to say, it was one session, but the whole time I was there thinking, am I supposed to be asleep? And why is he tapping? And why is he telling me to look over there? I'm way too conscious for that, unfortunately, because I was all for it. I was ready for that stuff to work. Anyway, that's it. That is the 15, at least in this article, the 15 extremes women will go to. It actually says perfection, not just beauty. I think no matter what we do to ourselves, extreme or not, nobody's perfect and nobody will be perfect. What is perfect? I certainly don't know. So what do you guys think? Is there something that you have seen? Well, of course there is. This is not extreme stuff, but can we come up with our own? Hang on. Would I find extreme, even though if it were less painful and less expensive, I would try it out of vanity? Limb lengthening surgery. Have you guys heard of that stuff? It's where they break the bones below your knee and then put all kinds of screws and stuff, and they crank it like a millimeter per day, and you can gain up to 6 inches in height. Now, I know I don't need any height. I would like some, but it would mostly be to even out the ratio of my torso and my legs. My torso is long, my legs aren't. Anyway, that is extreme, but understandable if you are on the shorter side and can manage to do that for yourself. Plastic surgery is extreme. Anywhere where you cut yourself open, well, you don't cut yourself open. Anywhere where somebody cuts you open and reconfigures parts of your body, it's pretty extreme. Okay, I know I'm going off on a tangent, but what about those women that put the rings on their neck and they add one like each year or something? And it's to give the impression of a really long neck, which is attractive. But when they take these rings off, these women, their shoulders are being pushed down rather than their neck lengthened. Anyway, that's what I'm talking about. Ow. If you guys can think of those kinds of things that are actually extreme ways to alter your appearance, put it down below in the comments. It'll be fun to see what you guys come up with. I already got the neck ring stuff, so don't put that. Anyway, you guys, that's it for this video where we went over 15 extremes that women go through to look perfect. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. If you did enjoy the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you aren't already subscribed but would like to be, please hit that button down below and you'll see me very soon with more videos. Bye guys.